Spurs. Luka dropped 35. The Lakers won their 5th in a row. They looked really good. It was a weird game. It was like 3 hours.
Out of Dallas, Texas, pertaining to the Cowboys. We'll get into all of that as well. Certainly that is not a subject that I have that I can avoid. I will be talking about that. But it's very, very sad news. That's something that we'll get into as the show progresses. But as I said, the first order of business is to get into the NBA, because I watched the game last night. And I watched the Los Angeles Lakers go up against the San Antonio Spurs. Let me get the obvious out of the way first. Yes, Wembanyama fouled out, only had about 19 points, only had 1 block on the evening. Fouled out with about 140 left to go in regulation. The Los Angeles Lakers came back from a 9-point deficit, ultimately overcame that and won the game, courtesy of Luka Doncic dropping about 35, 13, and 9. Austin Reeves did not play, even though with LeBron and Luka out for a few games, he was averaging like 31. DeAndre Ayton, the center for the Los Angeles Lakers, somebody that has struggled to find a pulse on an NBA court for years, is averaging 17.5 points and 8 rebounds a game on 60% shooting from the field. Ladies and gentlemen, you can't ignore this. It's very, very early. It's a long season. But without the services of LeBron James, with the services of Luka Doncic, who's averaging 40. He's averaging 40. Luka Doncic, skinny Luka Doncic, in shape Luka Doncic. He's averaging 40. That Luka Doncic is averaging 40, 11, and 9. In the 5 games that he played. Obviously, he missed a few games, missed about 4 games. Out with groin injury, he's back. Averaging 40. Right now, if you were talking about a leading candidate for league MVP honors, albeit very, very early in the season, only 9 games into the season, there is no denying that you got to look at Luka Doncic and say, yo, this dude is right there. And he's clearly the new face of the Los Angeles Lakers franchise. There is no doubt about that. That's not to throw any shade on LeBron or anybody else. It's just that Luka's that dude. He's only 26 years of age. He's that dude. He's that dude. And there's a lot of storylines that emanate from that we have to talk about. Number one, the plausibility of the Los Angeles Lakers competing for a championship. Ladies and gentlemen, with Luka doing what he's been doing, I would have to tell you, believe it or not, even at age 41, in his 23rd season in the NBA, the hopes of a championship for the Los Angeles Lakers appears to be riding on the shoulders of LeBron James. Because if LeBron James is able to overcome his sciatica, and he's able to be back on the basketball court, and he's able to do the kind of things we all know he's capable of doing, with Luke, that's taken for granted. Luke is going to continue to look this way. And Austin Reeves is going to continue to look the way that he looked. And DeAndre Ayton is going to continue to give you what he's been giving. Because you don't need much from DeAndre Ayton. All you got to do is run up and down the court. Play some defense. You understand? And average about 15 and 9. You get that from the center spot for DeAndre Ayton, averaging giving you 30 to 31 minutes a game like he is now. I got news for you. You're the Los Angeles Lakers. You can make a run for the title. That is not hyperbole. That is just the truth. Because we all know LeBron's good for 25 a game. He's a man child. He's good for 25 a game. And if LeBron could give you 25, if LeBron could give you what he's accustomed to giving you, and Luka does what Luka does, appearing to be on this mission that he is on, and you combine that with DeAndre Ayton and Austin Reeves giving you any level of production, and everybody else just plays their role, you can't summarily dismiss the Los Angeles Lakers. I can't say enough about J.J. Redick and the job that he's doing as head coach for the Los Angeles Lakers. He's doing an outstanding job. LeBron has been out the entire season. Luka has missed 4 games, and the Lakers are the 2nd seed in the Western Conference at 7-2. Only the Oklahoma City Thunder are better. I'm just looking at that right now, and I'm saying to myself, look, I can't ignore what I'm seeing. I'm not going to be blind. Los Angeles Lakers, they got a chance. And obviously, I'm ecstatic about that because everybody know where I want to be in June. I want to be in L.A. I mean, my dream scenario is L.A. versus Miami. You know me. I ain't trying to be in no cold weather cities. I'm not trying to be in any boring-ass cities. And I absolutely positively love the fans in Oklahoma City. They're fantastic. I respect the hell out of them. You know I love Shea Butter, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. But I'm sorry, I'm not going to apologize. If I got a choice to be in LA or Oklahoma City in June, what do you think I'm going to pick? I'm not apologizing for it. Not even a little bit. It doesn't take away what I'm going to point out basketball-wise, and that is Oklahoma City, the reigning defending NBA champions, look like NBA champions. They're 8-1 on the season. Shea Gilgeous, the reigning league MVP, is playing like one. Their defense is still stout, elite, and they will most certainly have something to say going up against the Lakers. And you can't trust a Hartenstein and a Chet Holmgren, DeAndre Ayton against both of those dudes. You can't trust it, but if he gives you anything, and you got other cats doing their job, and LeBron and Luka are flowing, and Austin Reeves is right there. At the very least, you can expect the Lakers to be in the conference finals against them. At the very least. So I'm looking at it from that standpoint, and I'm saying to you, yo, it is what it is. I can't ignore the Los Angeles Lakers and what I'm seeing. But neither can J.J. Redick or Luka Doncic. Here's both of them commenting. Let's go to J.J. Redick first and hear what he had to say about last night's game and the Lakers overall.
Responded during that second quarter. We got ourselves going. The other thing was we had stretches where we played really good and we had stretches where we played really poor. Our group is so connected right now. We were able to get back together, and there was no quitting. There was no splintering. It's a connected group.
That's what we're talking about. And JJ's big on that. Listen, I've worked with JJ Redick. He was my colleague on ESPN. I got a lot of respect for him, profound respect for him. He doesn't suffer fools. He doesn't play around. He's no nonsense. And he's completely committed to the mission at hand. You got a guy that is starving the coach. And he's gotten an opportunity of a lifetime, courtesy of LeBron, no doubt. And he is making the most of it. His attention to detail, his intellect, what he pays attention to, how he focuses, how he locks in on guys, how big he is on accountability, how much in your face he will be if necessary in order for things to get done the right way. JJ Redick is that dude. And Nate McMillan, who should be a head coach in this league, by the way, is his lead assistant, along with several others. I can't say enough about him. I really, really can't. And I'm just looking at it right now, and I'm just giving respect where it's due, because everybody needs to understand that. Whether it's Bob Byers, whether it's Greg St. Jean, whether it's Ty Abbott, Scott Brooks, a former head coach in Oklahoma City and in Washington. I mean, this man is on that staff as well. Okay? I mean, I just can't say enough. They know what they're doing. They've got the staff. JJ has assembled a damn good staff, and considering what you got to work against, you can't knock Rob Pelinka for the job they're doing. Lakers got a chance. I'm telling y'all right now, do not dismiss the Los Angeles Lakers. I'm not saying they're going to beat Oklahoma City now. That's a different argument. But they're going to be right there. And I think the Lakers are going to be a top 3 team in the Western Conference if LeBron James comes back and he's LeBron James. He comes back and he's LeBron James, Lakers going to be a top 3 team in the West. 888 Mad Dog 6 is always the number to call. It's 888-623-3646. That is the number to call right here into the Stephen A. Smith Show, Sirius XM, Mad Dog Sports Radio. In the Eastern Conference, I don't talk about it much because I picked at the beginning of the season. I got my Knicks coming out of the East.